National Cable and Wellington's Public Access Channel 36 are proud to present the groundbreaking ceremony of the Wellington Club West. Hello everyone, I'm Lance Jones with National Cable, and welcome to the latest phase in CorePoint's ongoing commitment to provide the finest in country club facilities here in South Florida. This new full-service clubhouse and sports complex is an expansion of the existing facility at the Wellington Club on Forest Hill Boulevard. All club members will have access to both locations for their sports and social enjoyment. Located on Aero Club Drive, adjacent to the Wellington Club's 18-hole championship golf course and a new 18-hole par 57 course currently under construction, Wellington Club West will feature a beautiful 30,000 square foot clubhouse as well as a swimming pool and 8 clay tennis courts. Within the clubhouse, members will be able to enjoy a relaxing breakfast or lunch in the grill room or simply unwind in the lounge where a wide variety of entertainers will perform regularly. The golf shop and locker rooms will be located on the lower level of the building. The pool features its own bathhouse and a tennis shop is located adjacent to the courts. An outdoor cabana bar will serve refreshing drinks and light snacks to both tennis players and the pool members. Wellington Club West offers an exciting new phase in country club amenities to all club members and will afford those in the rapidly expanding landings area at Wellington the convenience of enjoying social and sport activities in their own backyard. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wellington Club West groundbreaking ceremonies. I'm here out at the Wellington West site where the exciting festivities are going on right now, celebrating CorePoint's latest commitment to the Wellington community out here. Along with me here is George DeGuardiola, Vice President of CorePoint. George, congratulations to you and the family for a tremendous commitment out here.
Thanks, Lance. I really appreciate it. It's something that we've been planning for a long time, and it's finally come to fruition, and I'm glad that there's so many people here to share it with us.
Well, it's obvious, George, that the community is really excited about this commitment you all have out here, and it's quite evident that the quality of the construction going on and the commitment to the golf course and the 18 clay courts that are coming along and the, 30,000 square foot clubhouse?
That's 8 clay courts.
Hey, I'm sorry.
If not, tomorrow I'll get the phone calls. Lance said 18,
right.
So it's really 18. It's only 8.
And I'll get the bill.
But
Okay.
listen, no, we've had a lot of studies done projecting the growth of the membership, the people that are joining our club and demanding the new facilities, so hopefully this will meet that demand.
Well, it's obvious, George, that the CorePoint community out here is really lucky to have the people that are dedicated like you are to the community, and we wish you the best of luck and congratulations for a job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be around here to cover the festivities here at the Club West Wellington groundbreaking, and I'm sure I'll have some other guests here to talk with momentarily. In the meantime, enjoy the festivities and the show. Well, as promised, I'm here with Sharon Edelman, the Director of Marketing and Advertising for Public Relations here at CorePoint. And I must say that this young lady probably does the brunt of the work when it comes to putting together what I think is a successful promotion here in Wellington. Sharon, you must be really excited about the festivities today.
I am absolutely thrilled. We have over 1,000 people out here today to celebrate Wellington Club West. And I really think that it signifies such an important part in the growth and development of this community. And we're such a family, community-oriented community. It's the only word I can use. And I just have such a great time when I see all the people having a good time with us. And we're proud of what we're doing.
Well, Sharon, you're to be commended because obviously with the amount of people that have come out here to share the enthusiasm on this groundbreaking, it shows the interest level that is generated here in the Wellington community, which is a credit to you and your staff, and I congratulate you on that.
Right, and we're very proud to be with CorePoint because CorePoint and the Vidya family and George DeGuardiola have all been very, very significant in making this happen, and I can see a lot of happy club members here and very appreciative club members too, having a good time.
Well, it goes without saying, Sharon, that the commitment that CorePoint has here, and especially with the family, with the Vidyas and George and the expertise, that they're putting into this community out here. They are very dedicated to, I think, the overall success of the community, and I think that the Club West groundbreaking is just another example about how committed the Core Point is out here.
No question about that. And there's this is the latest phase in a whole line of things that we've been doing at the Wellington Club: a pool renovation, the dining room renovation, groundbreaking for another complex, and just for the benefit of all of the members, all of our members will get to use both club facilities.
That's fantastic. I think that George made a point. I asked him if this was the final phase, and he said, no, it probably is not the final phase, but it's the next phase. And I think that's always interesting and exciting to know that the creative people in Core Point are always thinking on what it takes to make a successful community and keep all the residents out here happy with the lifestyle.
You bet.
Everybody rock and roll. Come on, everybody rock and roll. Well, rock and roll will always be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the groundbreaking ceremony. In just a moment, Sharon Edelman will introduce all the dignitaries here with us this afternoon, and as you can see, the excitement's building up.
This afternoon, we have some very wonderful dignitaries and people here to participate in the groundbreaking, the official groundbreaking ceremony. We've been a little creative here by putting the dirt right in front of you. And I'd like to introduce the people on the podium who will be participating this afternoon. Mr. Johnny Miller, one of golf's greatest. Donna White, Wellington Club Touring Pro, and another golf great. Commissioner and soon-to-be Congressman Ken Adams. Father Walter Dockrell, who will offer the invocation this afternoon. I'm sure a lot of you know Father Dockrell. We have Mr. Ricardo Vidilla from Core Point. Congressman Buddy McKay from the 6th District of Florida. I'd like to invite Father Walter Dockrell, pastor of St. Rita's Roman Catholic Church, to step up to the podium, up to the microphone, to offer an invocation on this wonderful occasion.
Thank you very much for inviting me to have this privilege, honor to give the prayer and invocation at this time. It's always nice to know that in the enjoyment that we're having, we don't forget the one who makes it all possible and responsible, our loving Lord. So, dear Lord, we thank you for the blessings of this day. We ask that you watch over, bless, and protect all of us, our family and relatives and friends. We pray that this groundbreaking today will be a renewal or a recommitment, not only of our faith and our trust and our confidence in you, our blessed Lord, but also a renewal, dedication, and commitment to each other right here in our community, that perhaps through this groundbreaking we'll be a little bit more aware of our mutual needs and how we not only need the Lord and his grace, but also we need each other. And so that our working together is really very, very important. And finally, we also ask, dear Lord, that through this facility, through the leisure time activities that will be going on here in our area and the community, specifically here, that this will also give us a greater awareness of all of the gifts that you have given to us. Whatsoever you do in work or a word or in deed or in play and recreation, the more zealous we do it, and the more conscientiously we do it, and effectively we do it, it gives you greater honor and glory. So that's a tremendous privilege, and we just offer this prayer for you, dear Lord, one God, forever and ever. Amen.
My distinct honor and pleasure to introduce a gentleman who has been a good friend to Wellington, a good friend to the Western communities, and hopefully will be a good friend to our district very shortly. Mr. Ken Adams, our County Commissioner.
Thank you very much, Sharon. You know, when you look at a weather map of this country, 6 months out of the year, there's only 2 places to live. And unless you don't mind earthquakes and forest fires and mudslides, there's really only one. The only subtropical area in this country starts at the northern border of Palm Beach County, goes down into Keys. Tremendous growth ahead for this area. I was honored to have lunch today with a group including a former president of the United States, Henry Kissinger, the governor of Florida, talking about the tremendous economic potential of Southeast Florida for the years ahead. Part of that growth and part of that potential is very much enhanced by the Vidya family and Core Point. Let me just very briefly talk just a couple of items that they've been involved with. When I was first elected, we had an opportunity to get a high school in Wellington. And there was a piece of property out here, extremely valuable property, that the Vidyas had purchased, and they had no further obligation to make that available for a high school. I asked them if they would think about it. They didn't even think about it. They immediately said yes. They gave it without cost, and now you're going to have a fabulous high school. The next time I came to them, I said, Forest Hill Boulevard needs widening, and we don't have the money to do it. Can you think of any way to help? They went to the bank. They financed it personally. They started the engineering to 4-lane Forest Hill Boulevard from Okehele Park all the way into Wellington. We're going to pick up the ball now. That road will be widened 2 years earlier, and that's the first time, to my knowledge, that's ever been done by a developer in Palm Beach County.
Fantastic.
International consortiums are going to build the first high-speed rail system that's ever been built in this country. It'll be a 160-mile or up to a 600-mile-an-hour system, depending on what system they choose. It's to run from Tampa, Orlando to Miami, and was not going to stop in Palm Beach County. I met with all those international consortiums. They said, perhaps if you could make some land available. So I came back to the Vidyas again, told them a site that we thought would be ideal for a location. They worked out a land swap. Their attorney here was kind of unhappy with me because he spent a lot of hours on that, more than he thought he was going to. And it looks like now that we're going to have the first high-speed rail station in this country in Palm Beach County. We'll be able to go from here to Miami in 15 minutes, from here to Tampa, Orlando in 45 minutes.
Fantastic.
I can go on and on about the uniqueness of this area and the uniqueness of Acme Improvement District and the developers, but just to make a long story short, because other people want to talk, this is by far the best place in Palm Beach County to live and to raise children, and it's due to a lot of people, and I'm just delighted to be part of it. Thank you very much.
Here, here.
We're all here this evening to witness a major step in the growth of this community and the Wellington Club. And without Core Point and the Core Point Corporation's commitment to this community and to the club, we wouldn't be together and we wouldn't be doing what we're doing right now. And I'd like to invite to the microphone Core Point's representative here this evening, Mr. George DeGuardiola.
Take one of those from me, Larry.
Okay, enough of this serious talk. I want to know the truth or consequences right now. How many of you, and really I want to see some hands, how many of you thought that this day would never come? It's here. It's going to happen now. We have permits. We have Forward into Mars. We have, I mean, how can we ever talk to Ken Adams again if we don't break ground here and now build the club? It's finally here, and the reason why it took so long is because, the main reason is because you guys out there like to play. That's the bottom line. We were going to build another one about a year ago. We found out how much you guys really like to play. That we believe in people, and this person really struck us as a type of person that would like to make a commitment to this area, that likes the area, and it's my privilege to introduce Johnny Miller.
Thank you, George. I'd also like to especially thank George and Core Point for giving me the opportunity to be able to work with you and your golf course, and hopefully you'll like the changes. If you don't, I guess you'll let me know at the Chrysler this year. I have trouble concentrating, but it is a pleasure. A lot of you probably wonder, well, that's great, they got Johnny Miller, but can he design a golf course? I just want you to know I've made a pretty heavy commitment into golf course architecture. We have course underway right now in just north of London, England, with Jack Nicklaus's people. Another one in New Jersey. We have another one under contract in Utah, and I have 3 in Japan going on. So this isn't just a token effort. It's not just something I'm going to do once and forget about. But hopefully, maybe someday my name on a golf course will be fairly valuable. I hope I can be good enough in that area that maybe surpass what I've done in golf as a player, but it's very exciting for me. We're going to start on the course by doing renovating holes number 14 through 18, 5 holes. We're not going to make the holes necessarily any more difficult for the members, but we're trying to put a few pins and a few tough spots there for the tournament and do some nice touches. Hopefully, maybe we'll further the work in the future too on the other holes. I guess it's all right to say that, but we're working on that right now. But again, let me say thank you. I'd like to recognize Gene Bates, who is formerly with Golf Force and one of Jack Nicklaus's key people in the design field, who's now working with me with Johnny Miller Design Incorporated. Gene, raise your hand. Gene Bates here. One of the greatest people in the design group I've ever met, one of the nicest people I've met. And of course, I'd like to thank Mike and Mary LaMedica from the Chrysler team, because there's been, they've done a great job with the tournament. We plan on being here for the years to come. And the tournament is going real well, and hopefully we're a good part of the community and something you enjoy doing every December. But Mike and Mary, want to raise your hand there? They're like my Eastern parents here. But in closing, we're going to do the best darn job we can with your course. I take pride in what we do, and a combination of Gene Bates and myself and some good subcontracting, we should have some really dynamite holes, and I think you'd be real happy with them. Thank you very much for having me.
Are we ready? One. Whoa, wait, we can't do it without George. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Great. Yay!
Well, as promised, I have another dignitary here at the Club Wellington Club West groundbreaking ceremony, and I'm extremely pleased to introduce Ken Adams here, who you've just seen on the groundbreaking ceremony. Ken, what do you think about all the excitement out here in Wellington?
Thank you very much, Lance. That's a good word for it. It is exciting. We have one great club here now, and now we're going to have another, over 30,000 square foot with 8 tennis courts, another pool. So we'll have a choice. And I'll bet that both of these clubs will probably be 2 of the most active in the county in terms of use by children, and I think that's exciting.
Well, as I promised, I have some celebrities in the golfing field here. Donna White is here with me at the celebrations of here, the Wellington Club West groundbreaking. Donna, what do you think about all the excitement out here and what this club's going to mean to the community?
Well, I think it's great, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm sure all the changes are going to be positive, particularly with Johnny's help and his design, and so I'm excited about it, and I know every member out here is too.
Well, we're really happy to share your success here recently, and we hope to see you out here playing on the new facility, and we wish you the best of luck in 1988, and we thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you.
Joining me now is the golf great, Johnny Miller. Johnny, congratulations and welcome to Wellington.
Yeah, it's nice to be here, it really is.
Well, we're really excited about the design work you're doing out here at the Wellington Club West, and I know the Vidya family and George are really excited to have you on board. What do you think all these things are going to do for the community out here?
Well, I think that, this place is going to be the place to be. It's just amazing, the amenities in this area and the growth that's going on here. Here there's like 1,000 new homes every year being built. They're doing quality work here. Hopefully my end of it, I'm redesigning 5 of the finishing holes, and hopefully more of the holes in the future if it works out well, and this is a great project.
Well, I know that CorePoint is just elated to have you involved out here, and they've expressed that to the community, and we really appreciate your contributions out here, and we wish you the best in 1988, Johnny. Thank you very much.
Right on.
Well, here's another dignitary. We have Congressman Buddy McKay here from the 6th District in Florida. Buddy, thank you very much for coming out, and we're really excited to have you here. What do you think about all the contributions that the Vidyas are making out here to the Wellington community?
Well, this is a place you have to come to see to really believe it. I'd heard about it. I'm really pleased to have had a chance to come here and see what's going on. In some ways, this is sort of the future of Florida being played out right here.
Well, it's really excitement. The community is going without saying, a very successful community, and CorePoint has put a tremendous amount of effort into the community, and I'm sure with the support of the people like yourself, this community can grow, and we can grow with Florida just like you.
What I like is you're building a community. You're not just selling houses. You're building a community, and you can see the enthusiasm and feel the closeness here. That's good. That's good. Kind of the pride that goes with it.
Well, I'm sure with all the communities that you've seen, it certainly is a compliment to CorePoint coming from you, Congressman, and we really appreciate you coming out here, and go out and enjoy yourself. Good luck to you. Take care.
Want a second opinion?
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, some duo. Way to go down.
Well, also, again, I promised I was going to have some real dignitaries with me this afternoon, and this is probably one of the most important components of the Wellington community, Stephen Thomas from Wellington. How you doing, Stephen?
Fine.
What do you think about the excitement out here with this new club that's opening up?
Oh, I'm just waiting for the tennis courts to come and play on them.
Is that right?
Because I live right over there, and I can ride my bike over and play on them.
And you're looking forward to the recreation and the skills you'll develop at the club. You've got swimming, you've got golf and tennis. You're looking forward to that, aren't you?
Yep.
Whereabouts do you live exactly?
Right over there at Buckeye Development.
Buckeye Development. Well, we're excited to have you here this afternoon, and we appreciate you coming by. And when the courts are up and running, we expect to see you in a few tournaments. What do you say?
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Well, again, we have one of the premier residents here, Mr. John Carlson of the Wellington community. John, what do you think about the club west of Wellington here?
We've been waiting a long time for this, and we all think that it's going to be great. It's a great golf course. It's a great community. It has everything in it. It's built for young people and old people, and we all appreciate it. You've done a fine job. Everything is so well regulated and controlled and planned. It's been one of the finest things we've seen anywhere in Florida, and we've lived several places before we came here.
Well, I think you put it real well. I think the fact that it's taken a little time, as we all have heard, all good things come to those who wait, and I think this is going to be a real good thing. And we appreciate you coming out this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you at the facility. Enjoy the music and the refreshments. Compliments of Core Point.
Thank you.
Well, as promised, I have more golf celebrities. We have Mary and Jack Lemedica, the co-directors of the Chrysler Team Championship. Tell me, what do you all think about this commitment that Core Point's made with this new club out here? What do you think?
It's absolutely fabulous. It's so good for the community, and it's good for the tournament. It's good for everybody.
Mike, what do you think about the fact that Johnny Miller is using his talents to design the course here in the Wellington West community?
I think it's a great plus not only for Wellington, but for the Chrysler Team Championship. John knows golf. He's been a great player for many, many years, and now he's taking his talents and designing new holes here at Wellington and new golf courses around the world.
Do you think that the fact that he's involved with the designing of the course will add credibility to the whole community as well as the Chrysler Team Championship in general?
Without a doubt. John's name carries an awful lot of weight in the world of golf. And I think Core Point is very fortunate to have John, and vice versa.
Well, we were really excited to know that you all are still out here with a commitment with the Chrysler Team Championship. Everybody's really excited, and I know we all enjoy working with you very much, and we're looking forward to this year's Team Championship. I thought I had all the dignitaries covered, but I got to tell you, this gentleman right here, Mr. Frank Brass, is serial number 00000001, resident of Wellington. Frank, I would say welcome, and what do you think about this fantastic commitment, Core Point?
Man, we're finally getting going here, because I am a member of the golf club also.
You are. Tell me, what is it going to mean to you as a resident out here having this edition?
Well, this is the finest place in the world to live. I've lived here, and I had faith in the place. That's why I've stayed so many years.
Well, Frank, I got to tell you that the Videa family and Core Point probably really recognize that the commitment of people like yourself to this community really is what the success is all about.
Well, Mr. Videa Sr., I've met him before, and he's a fine gentleman.
Well, if I have anything to say about it, Frank, I'll pass along the word that you've put in some pretty good words to a tremendous organization that Core Point is. I would say at this point, we thought that people would be wandering off, but the commitment is here. They've stayed for the excitement. What do you think?
It's incredible, but I think I would be totally remiss if I didn't thank someone very, very important, and that's Lance Jones and the whole National Cable Organization for coming out here to do this video, for airing it on Channel 36. I want to thank everyone, Mr. Wrench, Don Foster, Lance Jones, everybody. Thank you, National Cable. You're great. We love you.
We appreciate that, Sharon. Well, what do you think? As we wind it down here and the music's great and the people are enjoying the festivities, I think it was a tremendous success, and everybody really put it well when they talked about that Wellington is really a lifestyle. It's not necessarily a community, it's a way of life. And I think it's a dedicated quality way of life that not only politicians, golf professional athletes, and dignitaries all recognize that the lifestyle here in Wellington created by CorePoint is a true success.
And I can't say more emphatically that it's the people that make that lifestyle, and that's what we have here today. We've got Wellington people having a wonderful Wellington good time, and I'm looking forward to the next party, the opening of the club.
That's right, we are too. And with that, I think what we'll do, Sharon, is sign off here and thank everybody for watching, and stay tuned for further developments out here in Wellington, and be sure to be here when the gates open to let everybody into the new Wellington Club West facility. Thanks a lot.